That's what I sound like? Jesus. Okay. Hello, yes, that is my name, Mike Valentine. Enjoy it. That's all the jokes I've heard about you. Valentine's Day sucks, I'll tell you that right now. Now, thing is, I have an interesting family. I grew up with an interesting family, as I'm sure we all have. I was the youngest and, of course, the best one. And it's the truth. I was that kid. I was a good kid growing up. I was so good. I was the one who went out trick-or-treating on Halloween. And you know when people just leave out buckets of candy with the sign that says just take one because they can't be bothered to deal with all you fucking kids who are going to come along and say trick-or-treat all the goddamn time? And they don't want to deal with that, so they just put out a bucket of candy and hope that'll do it. And I was the one who just took one. That was me. I just took everybody else take your rabbit handfuls. I was like, no, there are other children. They need to enjoy this as well. It's sickening, isn't it? You're just like, oh. Yeah, no, I never stayed out past curfew. I was so good. I'm so ashamed of myself. It was just, oh my God, no. But it's great for me now because my dad will pester me a lot. He really does like to say, because I was the youngest and he had a boy and he had a girl and then I was, the mistake. And, well, I mean, that's how he described it to me. He was always just like, yeah, we've got one son, one daughter, we're done. And my mom said, I'm pregnant. Shit went downhill from there. And no, well, that's how he would always describe it. It was different when I asked my mother. I would ask my mom when I was little. I was like, Mom, was I planned or was I a mistake? And she said, well, a little bit of both, honey. You see, at first we planned to have you, then it turned out to be a huge mistake. She was kidding, I think. So, yeah, no, but it's this thing now that my dad always wants to, I don't know, for some reason he wants to compare me to my siblings. Again, best one, so I don't really have a problem with that. But, he does. He's just like, by the time I was your age, I had 3 kids. I was like, how'd that fucking turn out? It's Father's Day and you had to call me. That's just sad. Come on now. That's not great. Oh, jeez. And he's always pestering me. He's like, when am I going to get grandkids? And I have to tell him, I'm like, Dad, I can't get pregnant. Which is the truth. And, the doctor gave me a really strange look when I asked. Then he put me on a 72-hour psych hold. I don't know what that was about. But I'm not sure I believe him, though. He didn't even run any tests. Quack. No, that's the thing, though. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't dislike children, but I'm not sure I want any. I mean, there are people out there who like dogs, but you don't want to own one. I like kids. I'm not sure I want to own one. It's just, they're kind of a lot. I mean, does anybody out here have kids? Oh, good. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Does anybody out here have pets? And I mean, like, real pets. Anybody out here with a fucking snake or like an ant farm? Put your fucking hand down. I want to hear it. Okay. Now, I'm talking like real pets, like cats, dogs, maybe even a bunny. But not like a turtle. Don't talk to me about your fucking turtle. I don't want to hear about your damn turtle, okay? That's not a pet. That's something you've captured and have now imprisoned. He is not happy to be there. Okay? He is not thinking, this is great. He's thinking, how do I get away? And he can't, because he's like, I'm going. He's not getting away. You're just enjoying yourself. But no, like, pets, they're a lot easier. Like, I have 2 cats. And I would have a dog, but my roommate says no. But I have 2 cats. And the thing is, when I wanted to potty train them, I picked them up, I put them in the litter. Now that's where they poop. Anybody here know of a small child you can do that with? No. No, never happens. Never works. But it is, as I always like to say, I never try to understand things fully, because everybody has different ways of viewing things. Everybody has different opinions on things, and I think that's a big thing you have to understand. You have to respect them. I feel like, with a friend of mine, I was very close to her, and I felt like I could tell her things. I felt like I could tell her anything. And it's important to have friends like that. Friends you can tell anything. You can make a complete fool of yourself with them. And I told her, and I was like once, look, I think 4 kids is too much for you. You're not in a good financial situation. You're not doing that well. And I really think you should consider having an abortion. And she told me, she's like, Michael, my daughter's 2 now. It's not called that anymore. Boy, was I embarrassed. I told that joke in my office once. The lady was like, what's it called? It's called murder, honey. She's like, I don't know these things. I was like, you don't know these things? Some things you kind of have to know. Anyway, I want to thank you all for finding me as funny as I always hope to be. This has been great.